Hi everyone, I'm Tara with Kutek. Today we're going to make a lavender lemon blackberry cake. This elegant floral themed cake is perfect for springtime gatherings like a baby shower or wedding shower, Easter brunch, or Mother's Day. This is a 4-tiered, beautifully decorated cake, which is a great project for intermediate bakers. Some of the skills we'll cover include learning how to make Swiss meringue buttercream and how to pipe a variety of frosting flours. To get started, we'll first make the cakes.
Preheat the oven and place the rack in the center position. For best results, prepare the pans so that the cakes won't stick after baking. Grease 4 6-inch cake pans with butter. Line each pan with a parchment paper round, and then lightly dust each pan with flour. Set the pans aside and begin preparing the batter. In a medium bowl, add all of the dry ingredients. Whisk them together, then set the bowl aside. In a small bowl, add the wet ingredients and stir well to combine. Beat the butter and sugar together on medium speed until light and fluffy, about 3 to 5 minutes. Remember to always use room temperature butter. Scrape down the sides as needed. With the mixer running, beat in the eggs, also at room temperature, one at a time until combined. Add the flour mixture and buttermilk mixture in 2 additions, starting with half the flour mixture, then half the buttermilk mixture, mixing well between each addition until just combined. Let's bake the cakes. Divide the batter between prepared pans and place them on the center rack of the oven. Bake the cakes until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. This should take about 25 minutes. Let the cakes cool for 10 minutes, and then carefully invert onto wire racks and let the cakes cool completely.
It's important to always let the cakes cool completely before decorating them. Cakes that are still warm can cause the frosting to melt or separate. To speed up the cooling process, put the cakes into the refrigerator. While the cakes are cooling, prepare the Swiss meringue buttercream. This technique yields a stable frosting with a lovely, light, smooth texture. It's also less sweet than traditional buttercream.
To make Swiss meringue buttercream, first add egg whites and sugar into a mixing bowl. Place the bowl over simmering water, whisking frequently until the temperature reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit, about 5 to 8 minutes. Transfer the bowl to a stand mixer fitted with a whisk attachment. Whip on medium-high speed until stiff peaks form and the mixture reaches room temperature. This should take between 17 to 20 minutes. Then, while the mixer is running, add the room temperature butter, 1 tablespoon at a time, until a thick and fluffy buttercream forms. Add salt and lavender extract. To decorate this cake, we're going to make 6 different colors of frosting. To make lavender frosting, combine 3 to 4 cups of frosting with a few drops of lavender food coloring, mixing together in a large bowl. With food coloring, always start with just a drop or 2, and gradually adjust from there to achieve the desired shade. Set aside the rest of the uncolored frosting for later use. Transfer about 1.5 cups of lavender frosting to a Kutek piping bag fitted with a coupler attachment. Use tip T1. Once the cakes have cooled, it's time to frost and decorate them. First, create a flat cake surface using a cake level. This helpful tool creates an even surface, as many cakes develop a small crown while baking. To use it, adjust the wires on each side of the level. You can bend the wires to reposition along the notches. In this case, create a narrow line to remove about 1/4 inch from the top of the cake. Next, transfer 1 cake to a cake drum. Place it on the cake turntable and pipe a 1/2 inch wide border around the top edge of the cake. Spread roughly 1/2 cup of jam evenly over the top, right to the buttercream border. Place another cake layer on top and press gently to adhere. Repeat layering the cakes with buttercream and jam. Once the 4th cake layer is pressed on top, use an offset or straight spatula to spread lavender buttercream on the top and sides of the cake. Smooth the sides of the cake by holding the spatula or icing smoother upright against the cake and turning the turntable. Next, we'll make the floral decorations. For these, we'll make 6 colors of frosting: purple, green, light blue, yellow, marigold, and brown. First, divide the uncolored frosting into 6 separate bowls. Add a few drops of each color of food coloring and stir to combine, adjusting each shade as desired. Transfer each color of frosting to a piping bag fitted with a coupler attachment. Use tip K11 with the green frosting to pipe small green stems and leaves for sunflowers, baby's breath, lavender flowers, and snapdragons. Use tip K1 with the blue frosting to pipe baby's breath flowers. Use tip K1 for the purple frosting to pipe lavender flowers. Use tip K6 with the yellow frosting to pipe snapdragon blossoms. Use tip K1 with the marigold frosting to pipe sunflowers. Use tip K11 with brown frosting to fill sunflower centers.
It does take some skill to pipe a variety of leaves and flowers, but with the right tools and a bit of practice, you can achieve this look. Remember, you can always try out piping different shapes on a flat surface before actually piping them onto your cake. We hope you enjoyed learning how to make this lavender lemon blackberry cake. It's definitely going to impress your friends and family. For more baking advice and lifestyle inspiration, follow Kutek on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.